What's up, y'all? It's Lane of G Ranch. Today I want to show you guys how I rinse my horse off after a training session and some things to think about. Let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know, we ride reining horses, and so sometimes what we ask of our horses can be pretty strenuous and be pretty tough. So it's important we cool them down the correct way. And here we're at today, I think it was 96 or 98, so pretty warm. So we waited till it cooled down a little bit, but how we cool the horses off remains about the same. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the water on. Now this is just cold water. We have hot water as well to make it kind of a little bit warmer, make it not so cold. But a lot of people don't have that. So what I like to do, no matter what, I like to break up the stream. And I like to start at the feet. Now Dolly, she's not a huge fan of the bath anyway, but I'm going to start. Come on, get over there. I'm going to start at her feet and slowly work my way up. And the idea here is that you're kind of taking the heat from the feet and pulling it out through the body. You know, what I was always taught growing up, especially when you rinse from the top down, you can trap heat in the feet. So we don't want that. So now I'll come to the back, nice and easy. I'll start here, work my way up. And you got to think about it like when you're going to get in the pool. A lot of people kind of test their feet, put their feet in first, because that kind of eliminates kind of the shock factor of, oh my gosh, that's so cold or so warm or whatever. So now I'll work up to the shoulder. And again, she's not a huge fan. But I'll go to the belly section here. Come on, get back here. About this level, all the way down through the horse. So I start low, work my way all the way up. Then I get back here, I'll make another pass a little bit higher. This is kind of my preliminary rinse to help kind of just get the horse overall body temp down. I'm not really worried about trying to get sweat off of them right now. I just want to cool the body. So at this point, I would go to the other side and do the same thing. Once the horse is completely rinsed off, then I'll kind of work left to right. And again, horses are usually pretty weird about their head and their neck, so I don't make it a big deal. I try to not get too much of a fuss. I'll work left to right. And back down. Once I do that, I like, especially for the reining horses and the barrel horses, your performance horses, I like to spend about 5 or 10 minutes rinsing off just their joints and their hind end and their muscles. So, for her, for instance, I'll probably spend at least 5 or 8 minutes per leg and just letting that water kind of rinse down the side of her leg. And if you notice, when you do it like this without a nozzle, it allows the water to kind of wrap around the leg all the way down without having to sit here and hold it right on there. So you lose a lot of water. So I like to hold them up high and let the water run down. Same thing for the shoulder. The pressure is probably a little bit high. I could probably turn it down just a little bit. And I could get kind of the same effect starting at the shoulder here and letting it kind of run down the horse's front legs. And when it comes to the face, the last thing, I don't get, unless I'm getting ready for a show, I don't do a ton with it because sometimes it can be problematic. I'll turn the pressure on real low. And I'll just let it just run over their face. No big deal. But what I don't like doing, ooh, it's okay. I don't like spraying their face because then it gets them real head shy. See, even she really doesn't like that. So I just, nice and easy, don't make it a big deal, and then give her a break. But the most important thing is cooling your horse's body off. The last thing I want to talk about, which I think a lot of people are pretty familiar with, is using some sort of sweat scraper to take off the excess water. So what can happen, a lot of heat can get trapped in the water that's stuck on the horse's body. So you take the sweat scraper, go over all big parts of the body, and you can see the water that comes off, and you can see the visual difference of how much water is left. So I'll go over the whole body. I'll start from the top, work my way down, underneath the belly. And what I also like to do, I can go to about right here with the sweat scraper, but then I'll take my hand to kind of make it like a sweat scraper and kind of push the rest of the water out down here by the tendons, because these are pretty sensitive sometimes and I don't think that feels very good. So I just rub my hand and get some of that excess water. When I'm finished, I want to try to dry the horse off. Either I'll tie her up somewhere where there's some good airflow, or I'll take some sort of towel or chamois and get the rest of her body dry. But it's important to make sure you put them away dry and get all the excess water. That'll help them bring their temperature down the fastest. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to be trying to post 1 to 2 training videos a week on different topics. So if there's something you guys want to see specifically, let us know in the comments. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thanks for watching.